As hard as it is to explain this, I was so caught up in the relationship and also very occupied in defending what I only could assume he believed, these accusations, that, you know, I didn't internalize, like, I didn't make that big of a deal of it. I kind of pride myself on being tough, and, you know, I don't make a big deal out of, you know, smaller injuries. And I know that sounds horrible because you're full of shit. I was so in love with this person because when it was good, it was so good. You're lying! You've never felt love like that. At least that's how it felt. So much. I felt like he recognized me and I recognized him, and there was just something there that was the love of my life.
Listening to that woman. All I know is psychopaths operate, they're not human. I don't like them, okay?
He was, but he was also this other thing. He was also this other thing. And that other thing was awful, awful thing that would come out and take over. And it was, you couldn't see the Johnny I loved underneath it. It was this other thing.
Manipulative, lying crap!
He couldn't support it anymore, and he'd get clean and he'd get sober, and then he was this thing again.
You're full of shit!
This thing that made me feel so loved, that made me feel like...
My head is spinning right now.
Like my soulmate, as cheesy as that sounds, I just felt like he knew me.
You're gonna burn in hell! Excuse me.
I thought maybe he was serious. I thought maybe, God, he doesn't love me. Maybe he really feels this way. It broke my heart.
My head is spinning right now.
I just remember that he left me on the closet floor, and as embarrassing as it is to say, I went up to him at some point. I don't know how much time had passed. He was sitting at the piano in the living room of the hotel room that we had.
Oh my God.
Could just put I could put the physical stuff in a box, and I just kept going back on how much I love this person.
That's just unbelievable.
It was not like that. It's embarrassing. You know, it's hard to... I'm sure it's hard to...
All I know is psychopaths operate, they're not human. I don't like them, okay?
I'm on the countertop. It had me by the neck. And he felt like he was on top of me, and I'm looking at it in his eyes, and I don't see him anymore. I don't see him anymore. It wasn't him. It was black. I've never been so scared in my life. It was black. I couldn't see him.
You're full of shit. She is a demon damned to hell.
I knew what he was doing. I don't know how.
Oh my God.
That's right. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Listening to that woman.
breathe. Please. I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I couldn't.
It's just unbelievable.
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get through to him. I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up. And I don't know how that ended. I don't know how. I don't know what happened next. I don't want to do this.
Because you're lying! Because you're full of shit!
God, the next thing I remember, I was bent over backwards on the bar, meaning my chest was up. I was staring at the blue lights, and my chest was on this. My back was on the countertops, and
It's just insane.
I don't remember what I said. I just remember being really still, not wanting to move. I remember looking around the room.
Look at her shark face, having to look at her with that demon face. That's a frickin' demon!
I remember looking at all the broken bottles, broken glass, and I remember that it's just not wanting to move because I didn't know if it was broken. I didn't know if the bottle.
All right, I just can't handle it anymore.
I don't know how that night ended. I don't remember.
Because you're lying! Because you're full of shit! She is a demon damned to hell!
What happened? I don't remember. I have a memory of him begging me not to leave. I remember going outside the front door. I remember him coming out to the front area, but
I've been trying to control myself, trying to be professional about this, but at a certain point, I'm just really getting pissed. Just excuse me.